Your attention isn't being stolen, you're giving it away. The average person touches their phone 2,617 times per day. That's once every 33 seconds of your waking life. But here's what no one's telling you. This isn't a modern problem. Ancient Romans faced the exact same crisis of distraction, just without the screens. And they developed a solution so powerful that it makes today's productivity hacks look like children's toys. But the trillion-dollar attention economy doesn't want you to discover this 2,000-year-old method. Because while meditation apps and digital detoxes treat the symptoms, the Stoic attention diet eliminates the disease at its root. In the next 15 minutes, I'll show you the exact three-step framework that Roman emperors and philosophers used to maintain laser focus while running an empire, and how applying it for just 30 days will completely transform your mental clarity, productivity, and sense of purpose. This isn't another productivity hack. This is the operating system that everything else runs on. Think about your day so far. How many times has your attention been pulled away from what you were doing? How many tabs do you have open right now? How many times have you checked your phone while watching this video? We're living in what psychologists call continuous partial attention, where we're never fully focused on anything. And it's destroying our ability to think deeply, connect meaningfully, and live purposefully. The modern solution? Meditation apps, focus timers, digital detoxes. But these are band-aids on a bullet wound. They don't address the fundamental problem. What if I told you that 2,000 years ago, the Stoic philosophers, men like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, identified this exact problem and developed a comprehensive system to solve it? These weren't just philosophers theorizing in ivory towers. Marcus Aurelius was literally running the Roman Empire. Seneca was advising emperors and managing a fortune equivalent to billions in today's money. They faced constant demands on their attention: political crises, military threats, social obligations, yet they maintained the mental clarity to produce some of history's most profound insights. How? Through what I call the Stoic attention diet. The modern attention crisis. Before we dive into the solution, we need to understand what we're really facing. The attention crisis has three components that the Stoics identified long before smartphones existed. First, external pulls. In our world, it is notifications, emails, and endless content. For the Romans, it was messengers, social demands, and political intrigue. The form changes, but the function doesn't. The average American spends 7 hours and 11 minutes on screens daily. That's 44% of our waking hours. But it's not just the quantity, it's the fragmentation. Studies show it takes 23 minutes to fully refocus after an interruption. Yet most of us are interrupted every 6 minutes. This creates what neuroscientists call attention residue, where part of your mind remains stuck on the previous task. Second, internal weakness. Our minds naturally seek novelty and stimulation. The Romans called this the wandering mind. We call it the dopamine loop. Every time you check your phone, you get a tiny hit of dopamine, the same neurotransmitter released during sex, eating, or drug use. This creates a feedback loop that makes distraction literally addictive. Third, philosophical confusion. We've lost sight of what deserves our attention. We react to whatever is loudest or most recent rather than what's most important. As Seneca wrote, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." He wasn't talking about smartphones, but he might as well have been. The result? We're more connected but less present, more busy but less productive, more stimulated but less satisfied. This isn't just a productivity problem, it's an existential one. Stoic principles. The Stoic approach to attention is built on three core principles that directly counter our modern crisis. The first principle is the dichotomy of control. The Stoics believe we should focus our attention only on things we can control and accept what we cannot. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This single principle eliminates 50% of what distracts us daily. Worrying about things we can't change, people's opinions, past mistakes, future anxieties. When you truly internalize this, your attention automatically narrows to what actually matters. The second principle is present moment focus. The Stoics practiced bringing their full attention to whatever they were doing, whether governing an empire or eating a meal. Marcus Aurelius, despite running the known world, wrote, "Give yourself a gift, the present moment. This isn't just philosophical, it's neurological. When you're fully present, your brain enters a state of flow where you're 500% more productive and significantly happier. The third principle is intentional attention. The Stoics believe that where you place your attention defines who you become. Epictetus taught, make it your practice to say to every harsh appearance, you are just an appearance and not at all what you appear to be. In modern terms, this means consciously choosing what deserves your attention rather than reacting to whatever grabs it. These three principles form the foundation of the Stoic attention diet. Now let's see how to implement them. The three-step framework. The Stoic attention diet consists of 3 daily practices that, when combined, create a powerful system for reclaiming your attention. Step 1. Morning premeditation. This is a Stoic practice of mentally rehearsing your day with intention. Before touching any devices, spend 5 to 10 minutes asking, what deserves my attention today? Not what demands it, but what deserves it. Identify your attention anchors, the 2 to 3 most important activities that align with your deeper values. Then visualize potential distractions and rehearse your response. The Stoics called this premeditation of evils, not because they were pessimistic, but because they were practical. Seneca wrote, the unexpected strikes us with greater force. Preparedness weakens the impact of misfortune. This practice primes your brain to recognize distractions before they hijack your attention. Step 2. Attention audit. Throughout the day, practice what the Stoics called self-observation, becoming aware of where your attention goes. For 1 week, track every time you check your phone, switch tasks, feel the urge to seek distraction. Don't judge yourself, just observe. As Epictetus said, first say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do. What you'll discover is shocking. Most people find they're interrupted or switch tasks every 3 to 8 minutes during their workday. Once you have this data, categorize your attention into 3 buckets. Value-aligned attention supports your deeper goals. Necessary maintenance, the basic life tasks. Attention waste adds no value. The goal is to gradually increase the first category while minimizing the third. Step 3. Evening reflection. Each evening, spend 5 minutes reviewing your attention choices. Ask yourself, 1. Where did my attention go today? 2. Did my attention align with my values? 3. What one change would improve my attention tomorrow? Marcus Aurelius practiced this nightly, writing, allow yourself to think only those thoughts that you would not be ashamed to speak aloud. This creates a feedback loop that continuously improves your attention quality. What makes this framework so powerful is that it addresses both the external and internal factors that fragment our attention. Unlike modern productivity hacks that just add more complexity to your life, the Stoic attention diet simplifies. It removes what doesn't matter so you can focus on what does. 30-day challenge. Now I want to challenge you to try the Stoic attention diet for 30 days. I've broken this down into 4 manageable weeks. Week 1. Awareness. Implement the morning and evening practices. Conduct your attention audit. Don't try to change anything yet. Just observe. Week 2. Reduction. Identify your biggest attention drains. Apply the Stoic principle of voluntary discomfort. Eliminate one major distraction, social media, news, etc. Week 3. Redirection. Consciously redirect your attention to value-aligned activities. Practice single tasking for increasing periods. Create physical and digital environments that support focus. Week 4. Integration. Solidify your new attention habits. Create systems to maintain them. Develop a personal philosophy of attention. The results? Based on both ancient wisdom and modern research, you can expect 2 to 3 hours of reclaimed time daily, significantly reduced anxiety and mental fatigue, deeper connections with others, improved performance in work and creative pursuits, a greater sense of purpose and meaning. But don't take my word for it. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. The Stoic attention diet isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters. Conclusion. We've covered a lot, so let me summarize. Your attention is the most valuable resource you have. It's what makes a life well lived. The ancient Stoics developed a comprehensive system for protecting and directing this resource, a system that's even more relevant in our hyper-distracted world. By implementing the three-step Stoic attention diet: 1. Morning premeditation. 2. Attention audit. 3. Evening reflection. You can transform not just your productivity, but your entire experience of life. As Seneca wrote, the primary sign of a well-ordered mind is a man's ability to remain in one place and linger in his own company. In our hyper-connected world, this ancient wisdom is more relevant than ever. Remember what Epictetus taught us: you become what you give your attention to. Choose wisely. If you found this valuable, give this video a like and subscribe for more practical philosophy that can transform your life. And let me know in the comments, what's the biggest attention thief in your life right now? And which of these Stoic practices do you think would help you most? Until next time, remember, your attention isn't just what you do, it's who you become.